The new year brings new priorities for many local nonprofits, and one way they can get through the year is with a bit of extra funding.
Yeah, that's just one way the Grand Traverse Regional Community Foundation steps up to support organizations throughout 5 counties. And here to talk about their latest round of grants and the scholarships available this year, we have COO Alison Metiva joining us. Alison, good morning to you. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me. Good morning.
Well, before we get into the grants and the scholarships, let's start with kind of the basics of what is the Community Foundation? What do you guys do there?
Yeah, so the Community Foundation is, we consider ourselves a local giving partner. And so we work with individuals across the region to support giving. We pool those gifts together, and then each and every year we reinvest a portion of those back into our communities through grants and scholarships. And we're really here to uplift and improve the lives of people and places across our communities.
Groups like this are so very important in supporting scholarships and nonprofits. It's investing in the future of the area. That's so crucial. Now, you recently announced grants for 67 organizations.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about it, Alison.
Yeah, so at the end of 2024, we awarded our year-end grant. About $394,000 went into the community to, as you said, 67 different grant partners. And these grant partners are across the entire region that we serve, to organizations working in all parts of our community, from education to environment, health and human services, youth, arts and culture, and more.
Wow.
And one of the things that's really neat about this grant cycle that we just completed is really communities across the region benefited, and each of our impact areas received support. So we had a nice breadth of support, and a large percentage of our grant dollars really went into some areas of great need, such as youth development, mental health services, and housing solutions.
Wow.
Lots of great causes there, almost $400,000 in funding.
Yeah.
How do you decide which groups will benefit? I mean, is that predetermined? Is there a process by which you decide who gets how much money?
Yeah, yes. We have a fantastic team here at the Community Foundation, and so they really steward a thoughtful grant process each year that results in these investments being made in our community. Nonprofit partners are invited to apply through an application process that launches each fall. And we go through a process of matching resources that come with a donor, kind of a donor designated purpose. And we use these resources to match areas of greatest need. And we work with our board to do that and our staff to do that in order to really get these dollars to where they're needed most and to the organizations that are doing the really great work.
Alison, this is such great work. So a lot of the money going out, but money coming in, where does that come from? What type of support do you see?
Yeah, I'm so glad you asked that. Because in order for us to make these investments back in the community, it really relies on the generosity of individuals and businesses and foundations in our region making donations. And so we received last year, just as kind of a factoid, we received over $2.7 million in new donations.
Whoa.
And that happens year over year. So we're really lucky to be in a very generous community. Wow. And we have lots of folks who are willing to contribute gifts of all sizes in order to create that collective impact that you hear about when we talk about the grants that we're celebrating or the scholarships we have available.
That is so impressive.
Wow.
It's pretty incredible.
Yeah. You mentioned the scholarships as well. It is that time of the year when especially those high school seniors are
starting to plan.
College and, scholarships can be a big part of that. Talk to us about the scholarships and how the Community Foundation works to make those available.
Yeah, absolutely. So it is officially scholarship season here at the Community Foundation. Our scholarship applications just opened up this week. We have 112 unique opportunities available to students from across the region, Antrim, Benzie, Grand Traverse, Kalkaska, Leelanau counties, as well as the Grand Traverse Band. We have a March 3rd application deadline. So that's the date to circle on your calendar if you are a high school student or care about a high school student. And we expect that we'll award probably about $450,000 in scholarships to students. And one of the things that's really wonderful, I think, about scholarships is it's about the money, of course. That's really valuable support for students and families that are trying to piece together kind of how to pay for college. But we had, for example, 222 students last year that got scholarships. And so those are 222 kids that started school not only with that financial boost, but also knowing that there are people in their community that care about their success and are willing to help support it. So it's kind of a really cool thing.
That's so important. Going to college, especially those first couple of years, finding your feet can be a difficult time for anyone. So that extra support is huge. Now, real quick clarification question for you. The scholarships, are they just for people attending university, or are they also applicable to trade schools and things of that nature?
Yes and yes. So we have scholarships they're primarily available to students graduating high school, so that graduating senior class.
Okay.
But we do have some opportunities for students who are already in a college setting or students who are returning to a college setting. So if post-secondary education, whether that be university, community college, trade school, certificate program, if that is something that is part of someone's life right now, they ought to check out our scholarship opportunities because we have lots of them, and for a variety of types of students, ages of students pursuing different career paths. There really is a lot of variety available.
Yeah.
Alison, we've just got about a minute left, and I know we've talked with the Community Foundation before about how people can contribute, whether it's to any one of those causes, or maybe there's a scholarship out there already that piques your interest, or maybe you want to start your own scholarship in somebody's name or memory. How do you get in touch? How do you go about starting that process with the Community Foundation there?
Yeah, I mean, reach out to us. Our website is a great first stop for folks who are exploring their interests. You can send us an email, you can give us a call. And really, as I mentioned before, our ability to steward these dollars back into the community for the nonprofit organizations and other partners that are doing great work, and for the students that we want to support, we're able to do that today because of the giving that has been happening over our 30-year history. And so when folks consider giving now, we're really helping to build that foundation in order to continue to have this impact long into the future. And it can be really simple. Gifts of all sizes make a big difference. Payroll giving, recurring giving, online giving, all really simple options that can help people be part of the good work that's happening.
That's great. Alison, Grand Traverse Regional Community Foundation, thanks so much for being with us this morning. We'll share your information on our website at 9and10news.com. Good to see you again, Alison. Thank you.
Awesome. Thanks so much.